Alright folks, welcome to Procreate. So in this lesson, I just want to show you how to make a very simple stamp brush. Now, as a tattoo artist, stamp brush can be thought of as flash, right? These are pre-done designs that artists make that give you a hand in creating art. So really, all a stamp brush is, let's go ahead and just create a very simple one. I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to create a very simple stamp brush for some sort of, say, a cherry blossom. Let's go ahead, I'm going to use a traditional brush. I'm just going to use a studio pen, and I'm going to work in black. So, in reality, what a stamp brush is the artist goes through and creates an outline, just similar to this. Okay, very simple, 5 petals, all good. And what this does for you as the artist is it gives you a kind of a leg up in terms of not having to figure out the flow. People do stamp brushes for a lot of different things, right? You'll see stamp brushes for like anchors, lettering, designs. If you have an artist that you really like, chances are that they've done a stamp brush set maybe of their line art. Now this isn't perfect, this is just an illustrative example. So once you're done there, we're going to go ahead and uniformly transform this thing just like that. And now we're going to go ahead and invert it. All right, so once we're done here, let's go ahead and down and let's go ahead and invert. So how do we do that? We're going to come down to the layer. We're going to click on here and we're going to invert. And now the black is white, so to speak. Now we've got to go ahead and make sure we turn off the background layer. And now we've got our PNG. So let's go to PNG. Let's go ahead and export it. Let's go ahead and save an image. And there you go. So now let's go ahead and make a brush. I'm just going to come to Gallery. I'm going to grab any old size canvas. Doesn't matter. It's just going to be used to check our brush. And you make a stamp brush by just coming up to your brush panel. Let's go ahead and put this in the course. So I'm going to find the brush set that we've been working on. I'm going to add a new brush, and now I'm going to add a new shape. And then I'm going to edit, and then I'm going to import, and we're going to import a photo. And the photo that we create is right there. Now it might show up in your photos as a blank white sheet, because in your photos it doesn't recognize it has transparency. Alright, so we're going to import a photo. Then we're going to come here, and you see that it doesn't really show up well. Just click. It's there. It just couldn't be seen because of the transparent background of the white ink. Hit done, and make sure you hit done again. Now come to your stroke path, turn the spacing all the way up, and then you can change the dynamics and such and the properties to match what you're doing. I like to make sure that I've got my minimum size up. That's pretty much the only thing I do on a stamp brush. Now, when you come over here, plop, 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 plop. Stamp brush complete. Alright, so that's a little bit on how to create a stamp brush. Very simple. This gives you, for designs you use constantly, a nice way to kick off without having to redraw it every single time. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the next one.